What's good, YouTube? Hello, guys. I this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be asking you guys a question, asking you guys for a little bit of perspective, because I touched base on this yesterday on my live, and I don't feel like I was able to fully express or even comprehend much about it. And I'm just what I'm essentially trying to do is use this video as a way to get into other people's minds and figure out different perspectives, because I don't understand this side of things, I don't understand. You'll understand when I get into it. So I was on live yesterday and I had an epiphany, or I had a thought, and I was like, there are people out here who are not going after what they want. There are people out here who are waking up and living the same day over and over and over again. There is a cycle, and now actually they're living a cycle, and now actually taking it in, and now actually being able to sit on this thought for a couple of days. I feel like there are stages to life that people go through depending on the type of person you are. There are people, because for example, there are people who, and before I even get deep into this is not an attack to anybody. I am not trying to push on anybody down. I am just trying to figure out different perspectives of life and trying to figure out how, because my way of thinking is different from your way of thinking. So do not feel attacked. Okay. But there are people who wake up every day, do the same thing every day, and are not accomplished. They don't feel accomplished. They don't feel like they were attacking anything or they achieved anything. There are people who are living that life but want to achieve more but never took that first step. But then there's people who, like myself, took that first step, right? And now we're trying to figure out how to get higher. And then there's people who are higher who are trying to get to another place. And it's confusing. I'm confused because from my perspective, I already lived through that cycle, and I couldn't see myself continuing that cycle for years and years and years on end. But there are people out there who are continuing that cycle years and years and years on end, who have dreams, who have goals, who have aspirations, but they don't work on it. And there's even some people out there who don't have a dream. So sorry, my mind's all over the place. But whenever I'm on live, whenever I am speaking to other people, I feel like due to who I am going to be attracting the same people who think like me, who have a dream, who have a goal, who want to do something, right? But there are some people that I know, when I ask them, hey, what is your dream? What do you want to achieve in life? What is this? What is that? They say, I don't know. And I was the type of person who always wanted to achieve something, whether that was first place in track, whether that was supermodeling, modeling, whether that was YouTubing. Back in the day, I wanted to be a YouTuber, whether that was YouTubing, whether that was being the fastest in the school, whether that was playing basketball on the team. I always wanted to strive for more. But I was the type of guy who never got to because I was lazy. I didn't want to put in all that work. Even now at the gym, I don't even put in all that work. I'll put in all that work towards content creation and showing up every day now because I'm trying to build that character up. But I wouldn't go all that way. So there are people out there who have no dreams, who are waking up every day and just taking it day by day. And it's concerning to me because how can they do that? Back in the day, I used to push carts. Again, we're bringing this back to me. I used to push carts. Y'all were there. I think you guys were there. There's a couple of videos where I talk about carts. I used to push carts, and I would have moments where I would look up in the sky and just think that this is not for me. I'm meant for more. I need to do more. There's no way that my life is work, school, work, school, work, school, work, school. And then when I actually set a goal, I was like, okay, a financial goal. That's when I was working towards something. That's when I was like, yeah, let's go. But I feel like I lost it. I'm just thinking about my perspective. My question is still up in the air, because when I was a kid, I always wanted to be the fastest. I always wanted to be the fastest at everything, even down to grade 12. I always wanted to be the fastest. Track was my number one. Basketball was my number two. Okay. After grade 12, moved over to university, graduated, and I didn't really want to go, but I had to go, or I felt like I had to go, because family were saying that you need to do something, you need to go somewhere. Me personally, I was willing to work for a year, save money, and actually like lock in someplace else, but family was pushing me to go to school, right? And even then, I didn't have the drive or the umph to be like the best in whatever field school had for me, and I still went. And then that cycle was even worse, because then it was school, come home, play video games, and occasionally work on the weekends. Like, I didn't study. I didn't put any passion into the schoolwork. I didn't care for the schoolwork. And it wasn't really something that I wanted to do. And then things happen. And then after the things happened, we all know what happened. If you were here long enough, you'd understand what happened. And it kind of pushed me to, it pushed me to the thing that I was going to do regardless. Like, think about it. Grade 12, I wanted to do this. Grade 12, I wanted to be the fastest, and then I wanted to like lock in on work. I wanted to do this, I want to do that, save money, yada 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 yada. But then first year of uni, a lot of things happened onto the second year of uni, and life kind of pushed me back into what my original plan was. And this is an added on. Well, I wouldn't say it's an added on, because I always wanted to make YouTube videos back then. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do prank videos. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. But let me actually finish this thought. I wanted to do prank videos. I wanted to do gaming videos. I wanted to do IRL videos. Like, I wanted to do videoing like crazy, and I wanted to stream it to the point where I even brought streaming over. And I used to stream on Twitch just straight video games. It's insane to me. Like, I've always wanted to do this, but the people around me never really took that time to see if I really, now it's different though. Now it's different. But it's still, at the end of the day, back then, I always wanted to achieve something big. I always wanted to be better. I always wanted to push myself to be better and reach for the stars, essentially, whether that's in track, basketball, content creation, modeling, etc. But there's really people out here who don't know what they want. They're in their 20s right now, not knowing what they want. There's people in their 20s distracting themselves. That's different. But I'm talking about the people who genuinely don't know what they want. They don't want to achieve something, or they don't know what they want to achieve, or they don't know what tomorrow is going to look like. Me, I have set plans for how I'm trying to reach my future. And if those set plans get like veered off, okay, we'll learn, we'll adapt, and we'll try to bring it back. But there's people out there who genuinely don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. They are not looking towards the future. Their future. They're not looking towards their future. And it's concerning. Not really concerning. I'm sad. Because like, I don't know how you live in a world like that. Like, how, if you're content, by all means, do you, but how? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know about you guys' thoughts on this, because like I said, I brought this up on the live yesterday. Not even my live, it was somebody else's live. I kind of just took over the segment, but it was interesting to me, and I really want to know what my community thinks about this. I don't even know what to call this video. Internal thoughts, intrusive thoughts, I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, keep chasing after what you're chasing for. I'm gonna catch y'all when I catch y'all. See ya.